morning. Thank you for joining. And just to let everybody know that the live usually takes about 20 minutes to upload once we are done to become available on YouTube to rewatch. So welcome everybody. Hello. Please smash that like button on your way in. And please make sure you have a live chat selected at the top of the screen. Good morning. Good morning, Missy. Good morning, Spirit Moon. Good morning. Vicky Sue Lamb. Good morning. Kate Bell. Good morning. Oops Scoops. Good morning. Kay Mitch. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's weekend is going good. Good vibes. Yes, good vibes. Good vibes. So how many of you guys are waiting for Monday to see if the jury comes back with a verdict on the Johnny Depp trial? We'll just do a little bit of chit chat. You guys, if you do want a mini read this morning, I will post the instructions and pin them at the top. You can get your requests in during our chit chat. There we go, you guys. I will pin that to the top. So there are your instructions on how to get your mini read. $10 super chat. Please make sure that you have US dollars in your selected for your super chat. Yes, justice for Johnny. Yes. Can't wait for the verdict. Me either. I don't think Des is in here yet, you guys. No, Des is not in. She has a birthday party for her daughter today, for my niece. Good morning, Nana. Nice to see you. So those of you who do want a mini read, please get your requests in. Let me see if I can't put it here. There we go. We'll put it there too. Just a second here. Let me. There we go. Okay, wait. Okay, show. There we go. We'll put it across the bottom too for those who don't see it pinned at the top. And then we will get going on the mini reads. Once we get a bunch in, we will get started after a little bit of chit chat here. Let everybody get in. Sassy Pants, I got you. Can you give me a name, please, of who you would like a message from heaven from? Please make sure you put the name of the person you would like. If you guys, I really don't like doing the PayPal thing, but I will put it in for those of you who cannot do the super chats. Let me just get the link. Good morning, CC Cummings, Talua. Good morning, Saucy Pants, Peggy Sue Lamb. Okay, let me just get the link for you guys for my PayPal. Just give me a second because I can't see chat right now. Oh, crap. Okay, hang on a second, you guys. Let me just get the PayPal. Okay, here's the PayPal. is the PayPal. For yous who want PayPal, please, if you do put in a PayPal, let me know that you have put it in as PayPal so I can go and check it. You won't be put on the list until Steve. You want to hear from Steve? I got you. Cindy. I'd like to hear from Miss Sheffield. I got you, Cindy. Nana. And you want to hear from Lacey? I got you. Missy. I got you. You want to hear from Mama Thelma? I got you, girl. Ginny F. Oops. Good morning, Ginny. Good morning, everybody coming in. I gotcha. Okay, so I did post the PayPal in chat, you guys. If you have, please tag me here in chat and let me know. And please, when you do a PayPal, make sure it is friends and family. $10 US, friends and family only. Otherwise, it will not be accepted. So yeah, I've been getting bits and pieces, and I know my sister has been watching the Johnny Depp trial religiously, so I get a little bit of updates from her. And it seems to me like Amber Heard has been caught in a lot of lies. So, Cindy, do you have the link for PayPal? That way, if people need it, they can check it. But please make sure your PayPal is friends and family only. Miss Missy, I can't put that up. I don't think. Nope. But she says, Willow, I lost my other mother a couple of weeks ago. Is it too soon to receive a mini read? If it's been a couple of weeks, no, it's not too. Oh, look at that. Yes, Missy, you got your full angel. Woohoo! Yay, Missy. Yeah, I can't put that up on screen, Missy, because it doesn't show up on my StreamYard. It only shows up in YouTube. No, Cindy, that PayPal doesn't work. You have to maybe, yes, that one. You have to have the HTTPS www in there. Okay, so Cece Cummings, you put PayPal in for your reading for your mom. Let me go and check PayPal, and I hope you put it in friends and family only. Otherwise, they take 90% of it. in fees and everything on my end. There's no PayPal there from UCC Cummings. You sent me a request for $10, Cynthia. You didn't send the money, you sent a request for money. So that will not be accepted. I just canceled the money request. You sent a request for me to send you money. You didn't send $10. So that's CC Cummings. I just checked the PayPal. You sent me a request for money instead of sending me money. And please make sure it's friends and family only. And this is one of the reasons why you guys don't do the PayPal thing, because it takes way too much time to go back and forth. But I'm trying to accommodate everybody. Cindy says, Willow, I don't know what you have heard, but Amber is innocent. Oh. I don't know. I've seen some... Are you saying Amber is innocent, Cindy? Oh, okay. Thank God. I'm glad you're joking. From with the little bit that I have seen on both sides, like I'm not condoning what Johnny Depp did either. He said some pretty nasty things, but I think his were words and breaking like the cupboard door. I seen that one, flinging around the cupboard doors. And I don't condone that either, but I don't see, from what I've seen, I don't see any evidence that he ever laid a hand on her. So I also found something today, you guys. There was a part where, whoops, wrong phone. Hang on. There was a part where she said that Johnny was over top of her, holding her down, took his shirt off and wrapped it around her neck type thing. But look at what I found. Let me see. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Crap. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, so if you can see this, look at this. I remember looking down at him and trying to get his arms off of my neck. Well, if he is holding her down by her neck, backwards against the bar, how could she be looking down on him? She says it right there. I remember looking down at him and trying to get his hands off my neck. At some point, he rips his shirt off and something around her neck, and that's how I woke up. Well, if you're looking down at him, that means you're over top of him, not him over top of you. And that's the next excerpt, you guys. You can see it right there. That's a excerpt from her testifying. So there was a few things that I caught in there. You guys know me. I look for everything. But yeah, I haven't been, you guys know, I haven't really been able to follow a lot of things that I would like to. I finally got into another creators chat that I have been with for a long time, and I support when I can. But it's very hard. I don't got much free time to go checking out other channels, but okay, smiling is contagious. And you want to hear from, okay, your name is Jacqueline. Okay, I'll put that here. Jocelyn. And and you want to hear from Papa. I gotcha. You guys, if you do want a read, please get it in now because we will be starting very shortly. CC coming, so she's going to redo it. Okay, just let me know when it's in there and let me know who you want a message from heaven from. Right? It's like, I don't know, man. And then she pulls out this bruise kit and it's like, oh, so you made your bruises. And then she says, this is the one that I used to cover up the bruises. Well, that one didn't even come out until a year later from when these incidents were supposed to happen. Like and then there's somebody that was there when she said that Johnny tried to throw her, or she was scared he was going to kill her sister by throwing her down the stairs, and mentioned Kate Moss. Also, she said that she thought that Johnny was going to throw her down the stairs and he grabbed her and pulled her by the hair, whatever. But there was other people that were there that said that never happened, that's when she punched him in the face. And oh my gosh, it's just, yeah, I'm just going to wait until I hear there's a verdict. I'll check it out. Jacqueline? Okay, you said I had it right the first time. So Jacqueline? Okay. Jacqueline. I gotcha. I'm bad with pronouncing names, you guys, as you know. So please, if you do want a mini read, you guys, please get it in now. Make sure your super chat is in US dollars. I know there's some in Australia that can't change it. So I think it's $14.99 Australian. Miss Missy, Mama BJ. I got you, girl. I gotcha. Yes, please make sure you got live chat selected at the top so you can see everything and you don't miss it. Yes, please hit that thumbs up too, you guys. That lets everybody know that we are live. A lot of people aren't getting the notifications. So sometimes you got to unsubscribe and then resubscribe and hit that notification bell again and set it to all. But I've also been told that if you have on the main YouTube app, if you're on a phone or tablet, on the app itself, if you have notifications turned off, you won't get any notifications from YouTube at all, regardless whether it's my channel or other channels. So that could be it too. We are going to be starting soon, you guys. So if you do want your mini read done, please get it in now. You're very welcome, Missy. Just get my cards shuffled up here, you guys. And we usually give it till about noon, you guys. Give it half an hour for everybody to get in and get their requests in. So if you do want your request, please get it in before I start. Thank you, Cindy and Mods, Missy, for being here. Thank you for putting up all the links for everybody. Chair pulled in a bit here. Get my keyboard out of the way. I don't know where I'm going to put it, so I just put it there. So I can get pulled in here a bit. Yes, we are going to be starting momentarily. If you do it, once I do start, if you put in your request, it will come up on my other screen once I start. So I will get it once I either take a break or get through the ones that are already here, and you will be added to the list then. And I will take some during the read, and you will be acknowledged as soon as I can see chat again and added to the list. We're not going to be going too late today, you guys, because I got a bunch of things to do. So I suggest if you do want a mini read, please get it in now. Oh, thank you, Missy. I got them done, yes. I don't usually like doing them. Hello, sis. I know you're not going to be able to be here for the whole thing. We got things going here. Party for my little niece. So big happy birthdays to Bailey. I got you, sis. Just wants to hear from Mama Terry. There we go. So we're ready to go, you guys. So we will be starting 5 minutes. So if you do want a mini, please get it in now. Once I start, I won't be able to see the chat, but it will pop up on my other screen, and you will be added to the list when I take a break from the reads. Oh, thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana. I got the best mods ever. Best subscribers and best mods. So hello, everybody coming in. So I'll let you guys chit chat for a minute. I just got to go and turn off my water that's sprinkling my backyard, and then we're going to start. So if you do want to read, please get your request in now. There's Mary. I gotcha. You want to hear from Patricia? I got you, girl. And good morning. Okay, give me 2 minutes, you guys, to go and turn off the water, and then we will be starting. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in while I'm gone. Be right back. Good morning, Comptute. Is Pam in here, Pamela? Because there was a PayPal from Pamela. If you do a PayPal payment, please make sure it is in friends and family only. Good morning. Where is Pamela who sent a PayPal? And I also need a name of who you would like to hear from, Pamela. Okay, somebody sent a PayPal. I need Pamela, are you in here? You sent a PayPal. Can you please let me know who you are? Who you would like a message from? Pamela. I can't do the read for you if you don't speak up. Yeah, this is why I don't like using PayPal, because there's somebody, I'm not going to say the full name, but somebody by the name of Pamela sent by goods and services instead of friends and family. They sent enough to cover. But I need to know who that is. Okay, Comptute. Comptute 52. Mom Harriet. I gotcha. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, it has to be sent friends and family only. So whoever Pamela is that just sent the PayPal, can you please let me know you're here, number one, and who do you want a message from, or I can't do the read. Sending super chat in a minute. Okay, Kate, no problem. No problem. Still waiting to hear from Pamela. Pamela must be a mystery woman. Somebody by the name of Pamela sent a PayPal. When you send PayPal, please make sure it is friends and family, not goods and services. Because then I'm doing the read for like $2. Yeah, I've got it up on screen too, so if she doesn't answer, it's going to be taken as a donation. Kate Bell. I got you, girl. And you want to hear from Anne. I got you, girl. Okay, so are we ready? Cop dude, I love you. Earth to Pamela, report to Area 51. I've given it quite a bit of time. I don't think Pamela's here. It could be that she just sent a donation. But I think I've given her enough time to respond. Okay, so we are going to get started. So from here on, you guys, I will not be able to see chat. I'm turning it over to my mods to keep things in order. I will be taking a break. I'll do 5 or 6 reads, take a break. Excuse me. And then I will, if you guys want to put in a request for a mini read while I'm doing the reads, please put it in. I will see it when I take a break. So the last one I am seeing right now is Kate Bell. So I will make a mark on my page for Kate Bell. Anybody who puts one in after Kate Bell, I will see it when I take a break and I will add you to the list. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sassy Pants. Sassy Pants is first up. And let me just get my chair pulled in here. What the heck is this? Okay. Now let's get started. Let's see what we got this week for you, Sassy Pants. Okay, we're just going to let it go, Missy, because okay, Willow, I sent my super chat for $10 in a read from Nancy, but it did not go through. You have to make sure that once you send your super chat, Marlene, you click the purchase that comes up. You have to click that or it won't come through. Because it has not come up in chat, so it means it wasn't purchased. You have to maybe even scroll down a bit and still purchase. There's a few steps to it. So, and if you do get it through there, Marlene, I will see it when we take our break. Okay, so I'm going full screen now for the read, you guys. So any chat, turning it over to the mods. Okay, here we go. Sassy Pants wants to hear from Steve. Let's see what we got for you coming this week. Sassy Pants. Sassy Pants. What do we have for Sassy Pants? There we go. Oh, that is way too many. Way too many. If 1 or 2 would have came out, I would have kept them. Okay, Sassy Pants, you got the Violet Duchess. Okay. It's talking about being stifled, bored, and stuck. So when I get this, it's almost like you could be at a standstill with something. We'll get more with the confirmation cards that come out, but it's almost like you're at a standstill in something. Let's see what that's about. Or it could mean that somebody else is bored or stuck, or maybe you're wanting answers from somebody regarding something and you're not getting them. Let's see. So far, we got mortality. Okay, talks about Life being brief, and it's beautiful for yours to live, okay? Now, we usually only take 2, but 3 came out, so we will take them all for you, my dear. Okay, so you got the Violet Duchess, you got mortality, you got impossible things, and you got painting the roses red. So, with this, okay, with the Violet Duchess, this is what it's saying. I believe that somebody is stuck at a crossroads. Something going on here where I think that you're having a hard time with something. If this has not happened and you're not going through it right now, this is coming in the very near future. This is usually generally within a week. Somebody's coming to you with something that you're not going to believe. It's going to be something that's come out of nowhere. And it's going to put you in like a disbelief. Going to give you a fresh perspective on something. So it's almost like I'm going to say a hypothetical so you can understand what I'm getting and to interpret this card. It's almost like, oh my God, I never thought that from this person. Or by doing this, I never thought that would happen. So it's going to be something, and I believe this is coming. You're going to be in disbelief. You're not going to believe that something's happened, okay? And I've got somebody trying to cover up roses, trying to cover up errors. Painting the roses red tells me about covering up errors or trying to get out of a predicament you've put yourself in. So it's almost like there's going to be somebody that comes to you. You're going to be shocked by what you learn. You're going to be in disbelief coming from maybe this person, but they're going to try and lie their way out of it, okay? They're going to try and cover up errors that they made, and it's almost like it's putting you at a standstill, like, what do I do now? Do I continue with this, or do I let it go? Like, is it really worth it? So I feel like if you're not in this right now, it's coming in the very near future within the week. You're going to feel like you're at a standstill, like, what the hell do I do now? Because this is going to be something that you really didn't expect. It's going to surprise you. And you're going to be in disbelief, like dumbfounded. And it's going to have some kind of effect on your day-to-day life. So this is something you're going to have to make a quick decision on because somebody is not telling you the whole truth. They're still trying to hide stuff regarding this. So please watch out for that. And make sure you're getting the full truth on something before making your decision on where you want to go with that. And you want a message from Steve. You've got 2 that's popped out so far. Steve. I'm going to go in the order they came out. I've become one of your guides. This is self-explanatory. He's reaching out. I feel like he's reaching out and trying to, you see the hand reaching for you? It's almost like he's trying to give you signs that he is around you, but I don't think you're seeing them, okay? But he's also become one of your guides. So he's going to help you in times of trouble, times of need. And we'll be together again, okay? There's a male with a female and a child. So he's letting me know that he is there with somebody younger and another female. He's also letting you know that he is going to be there to welcome you to the other side when it is your turn to go. But he's also letting you know that he's there with the younger person and the female. So I don't know if maybe you were questioning whether he's met up with this younger person and the female, but he has, okay, on the other side. He is really surrounding you because he has also become one of your guides, and he's letting you know he will be there to welcome you to the other side, okay? So there you go, Sassy Pants. Please watch out for this because even though this person, you may be in disbelief, there's still more that you don't know, okay? So that's for you, Sassy Pants. And I see Marlene, Howie, pop up on the other screen. You want to hear from your mom, Nancy? I got you. Okay, Cindy wants to hear from Miss Sheffield. Cindy, let's see what we got for you, girl. You're very welcome. Okay, Cindy. What do we got for you this week, Cindy? Witch at the end of the world. Okay. Something is not going to end the way that you thought that it would, but it's going to open it up for a new beginning. I see something ending badly, but with that ending, it's opening up something better. Let's see what it's about. Clarification on Witch at the end of the world. Ooh, so you got the believe and follow the white rabbit. Okay. So which tells me the witch at the end of the world tells me about something ending and something beginning, something better. So you're getting rid of something, and I've got almost like a blood in the hourglass here. Tells me about this could be something very hurtful that you've been going through, or that is coming. But this is you're going to realize it right away that thank God this is done. It's over with. I don't have to deal with it anymore. I don't have to ignore things that I shouldn't have to ignore anymore just to save somebody's feelings type thing. But there is a new beginning coming with this. With the believe and the follow the white rabbit. Okay. Whatever this is that's coming, this is something that you've been curious about for a long time. And it's finally going to present itself. And it's going to spark your curiosity. And it's going to give you the opportunity now to follow this and see where it goes. And the belief tells me about this is going to be a strange encounter. It's going to be like out of the blue, not expecting it. But this is also telling me that this is going to be something better than what you're letting go. Okay? So, with that being said, there is something better coming for you. But you do have to rid yourself of this here that is holding you back. Because it's almost like this has been toxic from day one. And it's important that that ends so this can begin. Okay, and you want to hear a message from Miss Sheffield. Miss Sheffield, do you have a message today for Cindy? What's your message today? There's one that flipped too right here. Take that second. This is also telling me too that this is going to be better for you. Whatever this new encounter is going to be, it's going to be a lot better for you. And you're going to wish now that you had gotten rid of this other stuff long ago. So I always give you a good night kiss. She's surrounding you with love. Okay, you see the big heart. When I get this and it's reflecting off the water, you guys know, is emotional feelings. Okay. So a reflection off of that. She's letting you know that she always gives you a good night kiss, whether you feel it or not. I think there's going to be some nights where just as you're falling asleep, you'll feel something like brush across either your head, your forehead, or the side of your head. You think maybe it's just, a hair out of place that's moving. No, that's her. Okay. She watches over you closely. Believe in yourself. You can do it. And I think this is directly related to this, because I think that you may question whether letting go of this is the right thing to do to get something better. Maybe you're questioning yourself, like, what do I do if this doesn't work out and I've let this go? Or if I let this go and this doesn't even happen? No, believe in yourself. You're going to manifest what you believe in and what you think about. Okay. So she's also telling you, she's here to guide you. She's telling you to believe in yourself. You can do it. She's giving you guidance from the other side. Okay. Letting you know too that she loves you. And she always gives you a good night kiss. Aw, I like that one. So there's something better coming for you, Cindy. I just seen Lori Egan pop up. Lori Engine. Message from Grandma Edna. I gotcha. Okay, Nana. Let's do hear from Lacey. Let's do hear from Lacey. Okay, what do we have for Nana this week? What do we have for Nana? Oh, we have Poe. Poe. Time for a change to learn something new. Poe talks about learning how to communicate through different venues. I don't know how good you are with electronics and stuff like that, but I'm seeing Poe usually talks about there's changes that are coming, and it's going to usually come through some kind of technology, which is like emails or chats or text messages, something like that. And you're gonna learn something new this week. Let's see what that is about. Can you tell us why Poe is there? What is this that is going to change for Nana this week? And it's going to be something new. Let's see. Maybe a change coming, Nana. Shine bright like a candle. Shining bright, emotions, making it through something. So use your time well. So we've got using your time well, and we got shine bright like a candle, and you can see the water also here. So, and the swirls up here talk about, this is emotional. So this is a connection with friends, family, a significant other. That's what it has to do with, okay? But there's something here that's saying that there's a time for a change with somebody. I believe it's somebody that you're very close to. I think that maybe you may be learning something new. So I think there's going to be some new information coming to you that you may not be very surprised about, but not very happy about either. But this is saying you're going to make it through it. You're going to shine bright. I think a weight is going to be lifted off of you, because I'm also getting use your time well. Like, make every moment count. So I do believe that this is something that you've been giving way too much energy to. I think you've known for a while that something needs to change, but the option hasn't presented itself yet. I think that option is coming. So I do think that something is finally going to change, whether this be, look, you got to stop doing this because it's really irritating me, or it's not right. Something along those lines is going to finally change. But then you are also going to learn something new. So it may be something added to that, but you're going to have a new outlook on this too. So I do see a big change coming. As much as this is going to almost set you free of this heaviness on your back, it's also going to let you move on from it. Okay. You're going to be using your time well to do that. It's like, I just don't have time to deal with this anymore. It is what it is. Let's move on to bigger and better things. So I do feel like this is finally something that's been either bothering you or not working out up till this point is finally going to resolve. It may not be the way that you've wanted it to be resolved, but it's going to be finally resolved, and that weight is going to be lifted off your shoulders. And it's like, you're going to come to the realization, look at the time that we have. I'm not wasting it on this anymore. I've tried too much. Okay. So you want a message from Lacey. Lacey, do you have a message for Nana? Okay. So here's the message, Nana. It's not your fault. I believe that she is letting you know from the other side, whatever this decision is, I believe this is directly connected to this. I feel like you've been putting up with a lot because you feel like you could do more, or maybe you said or did something wrong that contributed to that. She's letting you know, no, this is not your fault. The showing of the back walking away tells me that it's time to leave this in the past. So she's giving you some direction from the other side, Nana. This isn't your fault. You know, and don't forget, when our loved ones go to the other side, they can see everything. Things that we don't see, they see everything. Okay? So I do believe that this is directly connected with this, and she's giving you a little insight. This is not your fault. You've done your best. Okay? But it's time to let it go, walk away. Okay? So that is for you, Nana. Miss Missy. Miss Missy. See what we got for you this week, Miss Missy. Ooh. Hey, we got the Fairy of the Highlines. Time to start standing up, being brave. Standing up for something. Standing up for yourself. Time to be brave. Put on that brave face. Let's see what this is regarding. That one was coming out regardless, so let's take it. Why is Fairy of the Highlands there for Missy, please? Why is the Fairy of the Highlands there for Missy? That was weird the way that one flew out. Okay, we got shine bright like a candle and keep your temper. So again, this is deep emotional. Okay, this is affecting your deep emotional feelings. This is usually connected with somebody that you were either very close to, or are very close to, or were very close to at some time. This is telling me that you need to be brave. I think there's things that you know that you have to do that you haven't had the courage or strength to do. Okay, maybe worrying about outcomes, stuff like that. This is telling me that it's time now that you let that fear go and really start standing up for yourself. You see the sword in front of her. You see her here, even though she's still afraid of maybe what the outcome is going to be for standing up for yourself. It's time you need to do that, okay? And the shine bright like a candle tells me that this is going to not only affect the other person, I'm getting persons, but this is going to also hurt you emotionally. But you're going to make it through it, okay? Starting a new chapter for yourself. They're going to really push you, okay? Keep your temper. There's going to be times where you're going to be tested. Stand up for yourself, but keep your temper, because you don't want whoever this is involving, this is for you to know, not me, whoever this is involving, if you lash out the wrong way, they're going to like, look at her. She's crazy. She's crazy. Watch out. She's dangerous. It's like, that's the type of people you're dealing with. So as much as it is going to peeve you off, maybe what is said back to you, keep your temper. That's on them. That's not on you. But it is time for you to stand up. And it's going to take an emotional toll on you, but you will be fine. You will make it through it. Okay. And you want to hear from Mama Thelma. Mama Thelma. Mama Thelma. Whoa. Mama Thelma. Mama Thelma. Take them out as they came. Just a thought away. Here we go. Sitting with the dog on a dock, looking out over the water, the clouds, deep emotional. There's a significance here with sitting on the dock with an animal. So she's also letting you know that she's just a thought away. You can sit, meditate, ask for answers from her. Okay. She's going to give them to you. That's how she's trying to connect. I'm not dead. When I get this, it's almost like they still have unfinished business on this side. So it's almost like she knows she's on the other side. She knows that she has passed and crossed over, but I still feel like there's some unfinished business for her. This may be some indication because I'm being drawn to the little girl with the dog on the dock. So there's a message there. It's not for me to understand. This is for you. But there's a significance. She keeps drawing me to the girl sitting here with the dog on the dock. Okay? But this is unfinished business. Unfinished business. And you need to meditate. You want to connect with her, you need to meditate. Okay? And she's going to help you and guide you in meditation, Miss Missy. I don't know what that, she kept wanting me to show you the little girl with the dog on the dock. Okay, just let me check here, you guys. Okay, let me just see here. Okay. Okay, let me just check this, you guys. Okay. Okay, Pamela. Okay, so Pamela, I'm going to mark you down twice because you paid twice. So the one is going to be for Suzanne and the second one will be for Steve. Is that cool? You did make 2 payments, Pamela, in the PayPal. I believe it. And let me just check and make sure. Yeah, you made 2 payments, Pamela. So I will do, if it's cool with you, I'll do the one for Suzanne and then one for Steve. How's that? Are you cool with that? Okay. Thank you, Pamela. I didn't know where you went. You ghosted us. Okay, so we'll do Ginny F and then we will take a little short break. So if you guys got to go potty or grab a coffee, or if there's anybody else that's come in that would like a mini read, you will have to get that in during the break, because once we come back from the break, I will not be taking any more. Okay, so Ginny F wants to hear from Smith. Ginny F wants to hear from Smith. Fairy of the Divine Hand, distorted views, overindulgence. Oh boy, let's see why that's there. Let's see why that's there for you. Let's see why that is there. Why is the Fairy of the Divine Hand there for Ginny, please? Why is the Fairy of the Divine Hand there for Ginny? Why is the Fairy of the Divine Hand there for Ginny, please? I want to be queen. One more, please. Fairy of the Divine Hand. Why is that there for Ginny, please? Whoa. Those come flying out. Generally, only get 2, but 3 come out, so I'm going to take them. There we go. We've got this shine bright again. Lots of emotional feelings going on here. Okay, so the Fairy of the Divine Hand talks about intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence, stuff like that. So you've been doing something to excess. or somebody around you has. I want to be queen, becoming braver and shine bright like a candle. So what am I getting here? I do believe that there is something that something's going to be changing drastically with you in your life. I feel like the becoming braver is talking about growing stronger, getting a fresher perspective on something. And it's paired with I want to be queen, stating your sovereignty, okay, declaring freedom, passing a test. So I do believe that there is some kind of disconnect coming. There's been a distorted view about something as of late. I believe this is coming. If it's not happening right now, this is coming. It's going to finally be like, I'm fed up. I'm almost getting like somebody has a drinking or drug problem. And they're not seeing things the way that they should. So whoever this is that is coming through here, it's telling me that there's somebody that you've been dealing with as of late that has either a drinking or drug problem or really overindulges a lot. And the overindulgence doesn't have to be just with drugs or alcohol. It's also like goes to extremes in anything and everything, like a really over the top type person. And it's almost like you've been putting up with it, asking for change, or maybe, letting this person know, like, look, this has to change because I just can't deal with it anymore. And it's maybe they always come to you with problems and you're just overwhelmed. You just don't want to deal with it no more. And I see this coming to, that's it, I'm done. It's almost like, maybe there's other things too that have been told to you that didn't come from this person. I feel like this is somebody that you've really tried to help and stand by, and it's just one thing after another. But I do think with the becoming braver, I'm seeing that you're finding out that some of the things this person may have told you are not really true. Okay, so adding to stories, making up things to make it victimizing themselves when maybe they were to blame for certain things. But I feel like you need to cut ties with this person. And I feel it's coming. Like you've had enough. Like we got our own problems we got to deal with, and constantly trying to help somebody. And it's almost like this person, it's like you can't help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves. And that's the feeling I'm getting from this person. Excuse me. They want everybody else to solve their problems from them, and I'm the victim. So I'm like an Amber Heard. I don't know why that just came to mind, but that's the feeling I'm getting there with this person. Always a victim, never the aggressor. Always trying to help them, and you get them out of one situation just for them to get into another situation, and it's just overbearing on you. Okay, it's like, and you're gonna make it through it. Okay, because you're deeply and emotionally involved with this person. So this may be a significant other. This may be a family member or very close friend, but I see it needing to come to an end. Excuse me for the cough. Okay, you want to hear a message from Smith? Smith, do you have a message, please, for Ginny? Okay, the message we got, again, I'm not dead. This tells me, don't forget, when our loved ones cross over to the other side, they see everything. To me, this is unfinished business. Okay, so even though they've crossed over to the other side and whatnot, I do think that they still visit because they have unfinished business. Okay, so I don't know if maybe he surrounds himself around you, Smith, surrounds himself around you to protect you from this, or Smith could have been involved in this somehow, but Smith is telling me there's unfinished business. Okay, so he's going to be around this situation. I feel it's a he. I could be wrong, but I'm feeling he, because I get a very strong presence with this card in this read. that they feel the need to protect you from this. It's not your fault. And you shouldn't have to deal with this. And it's almost like emotional baggage going on back and forth here somehow. But this is always unfinished business. Okay. Feeling like they need to help you clear things up. Okay. So know that Smith is around you and trying to do their best from the other side to help you through this situation. But I think you're going to be fine with it. Okay. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, you guys. Put my line there. If you need to go potty or grab yourself a coffee, we will do that. And I will see you guys in 5 minutes. If you do want a mini, please get it in during the break. I will not be taking any more after the break. Okay, so if you do want one, please get it in now. Aw. Very welcome, Jenny. You're very welcome. Okay. So we're on a 5-minute break. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes or less, and we will get going. If you do want a mini read, please get it in during the break. I will not be taking any more once I come back from break. Okay? See you in 5. Hello, 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 everybody. We've got a few minutes here. Just trying to help Don here get his in. We'll give it a couple minutes for those who do want one to get a mini in. Okay, Don, no problem. So just to let the mods know that I will add Don. If he doesn't get back in before we start, I will watch my other screen for his to pop up. Once we start, you guys, I would prefer not to take any more. So if you do want a mini, please get it in now. I'm using the same decks. These are both Lucy Cavendish decks. I got a couple of new ones that I got in that I really like too. I'm not sure if I will use them for the mini reads, but this is a new deck that I got in, and this is Kyle Gray, Gateway of Light and Activation. And the other one I really, really, really have grown attached to is this deck here, and this is the Energy and Spirit Oracle, and that's by Sandra Ann Taylor. I did get this deck too. I gotta stop buying decks, you guys. I'm drawn to them when I see them, and then some decks I just have a hard time connecting with. I got about 50 decks now. So the ones that scream out to me to use, those are the ones. Now this one here is the Soul Helper Oracle. And this is Christine Fader, I believe. I really haven't connected well with this deck, although there's one read I did do with it where I connected really well. But I really haven't been drawn to this deck much. This one in particular, absolutely. And this one, it's growing on me. So this one I'm going to, you guys know that I do my own little reads for myself on cases that I'm following. I usually do little minis like what you see here for myself, just to check in on cases that we have done and reads that I've done on some of the bigger cases. I'm going to try and use it maybe this week to see if I can get a better connection with it, because it is a beautiful deck and it's very telling of a deck. So I'm really hoping to be able to connect better with this one. But this one definitely connected with, and this one here, it's okay. I only did that for a couple of weeks, Nana, just to try it out to see how you guys were going to like it. With everything rising, I may have to raise the prices for the minis, because they are now taking 38 to 40% because of Apple fees or something. And I think that's when people pay with Apple, with an Apple product. Apple takes a portion of it too, on top of the 30% that YouTube takes. And then when they do the exchange to Canadian, they don't give you the exchange rate for that day. They give you the lowest exchange rate that you can. So even if the exchange rate is like 24 or 25 cents on the dollar. They only give me like about 14% for some reason. I don't know. So it ends up like I'm doing mini reads for like $5. And it is a lot of time and energy to do these reads. So I may have to raise my prices. We'll have to see. You have the Spirit Oracle? Which one? The Energy and Spirit Oracle. Damn, there goes my book. Are you talking about this one here, Miss Tina? My book went flying. The Spiral Oracle. Spiral Oracle. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Yeah, and that's right across the board now, you guys. I noticed with the last update from YouTube, because there's channels that I do support, even though I may not be able to sit there and watch their whole live. They come in and support me. So when I get a chance and I see their live, I go and support them, and I'll throw them a super chat. And I noticed too that YouTube is now charging tax on your super chats. So it's like, wow. I think that's something that YouTube used to absorb, but they're not doing it now. And now if you have subscribers who use Apple products, Apple itself takes a fee also. So it's getting to the point, like I'm still pretty low for my mini reads because I see others that are doing them for like 20, 25, 30 bucks they're charging. So I'm still pretty much below even half of what others are charging for these type of reads. But just to let you guys know, I may have to raise my prices a bit because it's a lot of time that I take out of my Sundays to do this for you guys. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so if Dawn comes back and gets that in, somebody just, oh, it should show up on my, wait, let me get my other screen open here. I closed it out because I wasn't going to take any more. Yeah, some creators are using PayPal and Cash App to bypass the super chats. Yeah. But I feel the more that people are doing that, Miss Tina, YouTube is going to start charging us to use the platform. And PayPal too is very tricky because if they don't send it friends and family, then on our end, on my end, because I have a business PayPal, on my end, I'm charged fee after fee after fee after fee. And because I have an American PayPal, if they don't send it friends and family, they have to change it over. PayPal changes it over when it hits my bank. I'm charged fees there. I'm charged fees with PayPal. So it has to be sent friends and family, or, you know, and to try and get people to realize that, especially in PayPal, it's a lot more hassle. So payments through PayPal have to be sent friends and family, because otherwise I'm getting dinged big time because I've got to pay fees on my PayPal account and then fees to transfer that to my banking account here in Canada. So if somebody sends me a $10 PayPal and they don't send it friends and family, I get about $6 and something cents of that. And then PayPal takes its fees for the business, and then it takes its fees for the exchange, and works out to like I'm getting less than $5. So it's like, it's the lesser of two evils. I don't know yet, unless I can change my PayPal account from a business account to a personal account. But I have to do it that way because for me, I have to claim everything I make on YouTube or through the PayPal. Like my private reads are all done through PayPal. So I have to claim that in my taxes. Be able to do that as a business, I have to have a business PayPal. So it's like kind of, It's like, oh my gosh. Marie, if you want to read, dear, you got to get it in now. I'm just about to start back up after the break. So if you do want to read, please get it in now, because I will not be taking any more once I start. I'm just going to get these reshuffled up again, just to give them a little bit of a clearing here before we start. If you haven't got your request in, please do it now, because once I start, I will not be taking any more, except for if Don comes back and is able to get his in, because I already said that I would take his. Thank you, Marie. I got them done a couple days ago. Yeah, I know it's there somewhere. With the friends and family on PayPal. For me, it's like when I've sent PayPals, it's either business or friends and family. So mine is right at the top where I can choose friends and family. I know depending on where you are situated, I think it's different, or what version of PayPal you have, it can be different. Okay, so let's get going. If Marie gets hers in, I will take it. And if Dawn, but then my credit card was expired, trying to update that now, but it's only showing me half the keypad to enter my CC. Aw. If you have PayPal, Dawn, you can pay through PayPal, but you have to do $10 US, friends and family, not goods and services. You have to choose friends and family, or you're going to end up having to put more in the PayPal. Okay, so Marie, I got you. And you want to hear from Rosemary, mother-in-law. Yeah, everybody's getting charges up the wazoo. And you think with this COVID stuff that's been going on for so long that they would give us a break, but it doesn't seem like it. Okay, let me just get my list going back here now. Smiling is contagious. Jacqueline wants to hear from Papa. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, let me just get my full screen. Okay, you guys, I won't be able to see chat. If any other requests come in, it will pop up on my other screen. Yeah, and it's like things are going crazy. Okay, oops. Let me get full screen here. Okay, it's just so I can see that you guys can see the cards here. Okay, Jacqueline wants to hear from Papa. I love your name, by the way. Smiling is contagious. It surely is. Jacqueline, what do we have for you? Let me just turn my candle. My candle is going crazy on me here. What do we have for Jacqueline? Whoa. Three came out for you, Jacqueline. I usually don't take three, but let's see what they have to say. It's all going to be related. So we got Poe. Time for a change. Okay. And this change has to happen for you to move on to something new. The Fairy of the Green World talks about there's some jealousy going on. And the Pink Lotus Fairy. Time to listen to your spirit. So I think there's something that's going on here that you know you have to change. Maybe procrastination on that, because something new can't come in until the old is gone. So let's get some clarification on what this is about for you. Somebody very jealous. A lot of jealousy regarding something. Let's see. Get clarification, please. Sorry for the cough, you guys. I had a hair stuck in my throat, and part of it's still there and is driving me crazy. Yeah. Okay, so clarification for you, my dear. Like I said, there's something here. There's some jealousy somewhere. Okay, jealousy somewhere, and something has to change so you can move on to something new and better. Okay, and it's time to either meditate, get back to the basics, and really listen to what your heart and mind are telling you, not just one or the other. Okay. And we got the follow the white rabbit and choices. This tells me that there are some choices that you're going to have to make. There's going to be hard choices coming in. Almost like, where is it here? The time for the change with Poe. Something is holding you back. You've got to let that go and move on for it, because there's something bigger and better there waiting for you, but it's not presenting itself because you keep holding on to this, whatever this is that you need to let go of. And I feel like it's really holding you back and dragging you down. You've got to let go of it, okay? Because once you do, this new opportunity is going to present itself. But I think that there's some jealousy somewhere, which can also be holding you back. It's almost like, I don't want to let go of it, because if I do, so-and-so is going to get it. Okay, so you got to let this all go. There's something bigger and better there waiting for you, but it's being blocked right now by you not letting this go. You got to make that choice finally to let it go. Don't let it affect you anymore. And once you've let it go, you're going to come into something bigger and better. But holding on to it, because this tells me jealousy, but this may be, well, I do want to go forward with this and let this go and start something new, but you're concerned about what's going to happen with this once you let it go. Kind of like almost drawing you back there and keeping you there, because maybe you don't want somebody else to have that. Okay, so let's get a message for you, Jacqueline, from Papa. There's something bigger and better. It's like, yeah, this keeps coming. You got to make the choices. They're going to be hard choices, but you got to make those choices because there's something better there for you. And it's not presenting itself because you're holding on to something that's not good for you. Okay, Papa, do you have a message, please, for Jacqueline? Message, please, for Jacqueline. From Papa. Message for Jacqueline, please, from Papa. Jacqueline. Ooh, there it is. I was met by so many loving people. Okay, so when I get this, it's almost like you've questioned whether he's met up with certain people. Now, a lot of the times people say, well, I wonder if he's met up with his mom and dad and this and that. But in this instance, it's almost like you want to know if he's met up with somebody that you've been wondering about. And he's letting you know that, yes, he has. But he's also met up with family and friends of his own. But he's also, I don't know why this is jumping out. This is not made for me. It's made for you. But the person that you were wondering about if Papa met up with, he did. Okay? And there was a hug. There was a big hug. So yes, Papa is with this person that you are wondering about. And he is also surrounded by his own family and loved ones that crossed before him. But he's saying it again. Tell her, yes, I did meet up with him. It's a male. So there's got to be a male that you've been wondering about that has crossed over. And he's saying, yes, he's met up with them. Okay, so that's supposed to be comforting for you some way to know that. Because he's telling me he's sending you comfort. Let me just take a sip, you guys. I've been trying to get rid of this hair on my throat all morning, and it's driving me crazy. Okay. Oh, Dawn, you got it in. Okay. Way to go, Dawn. Yay. Okay, so Dawn wants to hear from Rosemary. And that's your mom. Mother Rosemary. Okay. Just get that written down. Now I got the hiccups. Oh my gosh, I can't win today, you guys. Okay, Miss Missy, let's go. You want to hear from Mama BJ? Let's see what we got for you today, Missy. Right away, and it almost hit the candle. Ghosts of the past, Miss Missy. Ghosts of the past. Something from the past is going to come back for a little while. Let's see what that has to do with. Ghosts of the past for Miss Missy. What does this mean? What does this mean for Miss Missy, please? Whoa. Messages for a rabbit. Talking about animals. Is there an animal or something that... Let's see. Uh-oh. We got nonsense and message for a rabbit. Somebody is coming back from the past. Somebody is returning. Somebody's got something to share with you or say to you. There's a message coming in. And messages for a rabbit. It's almost like this is going to be something that you've been wondering about for a while. So somebody is going to come back with some messages for you. But it's almost like it didn't make sense then and it don't make sense now. So when I get stuff like this, Missy, it's almost like somebody's coming back to try and feed you more lies. Like, oh, well, you know, a little bit of time has passed. She's not going to remember all the details. So I'm going to tell my story the way I want to tell it. And hopefully she believes what I say. It's something along those lines. But this is somebody coming back from the past, coming back with messages for you that are nonsense. You didn't believe them then, don't believe them now. Don't be conned twice. So somebody from your past, Missy. Oh, boy. Okay, Missy wants to hear from Mama DJ. Be careful of this person, Missy. Coming back to try and hand you another line of crap. Okay, so this one came out first. Let's take it. It's not your fault. So this could be directly connected to this. Because Mama BJ is telling you something that you're blaming yourself for. It's not your fault. Don't forget, they see everything when they're on the other side. So even though they may not have seen it while they were here in the physical world, a lot of times I can get this too when, you know, it's like, Grandma, how can you not see this? How can you not see little Johnny trying to, you know, rip off all your money or something? You know what I mean? And she, no, little Johnny would never do that. But then when she gets on the other side, she sees that that's what little Johnny was going to do. That's just hypothetical. So she's saying that something that maybe she didn't totally believe regarding something being your fault or not in the physical world. She now sees the whole story. And I have a funny idea that this has something to do with this ghost from the past. It's not your fault. She's letting you know that this is not your fault. Do not take responsibility and don't fall for the same crap. I send you loving signs through nature. This tells me watch for the white butterflies in particular. Cardinals, that's her letting you know that she has surrounded you. She is near you at that specific time. She says, please say hello. So I'm getting, when you see a white butterfly or you see a cardinal, she wants you to acknowledge her. That's the first coming through on this card. She wants you to acknowledge that you see her. And she's going to come in the form of either the white butterfly or a cardinal. That's going to let you know that she is around you. Okay, but this, she's saying it wasn't your fault then, it's not your fault now. Okay? So there you go, Miss Missy. Des. Ooh, that's another crit. Two for Daz. Shallow grave, missing someone, and powerful personal growth. A Des. Oh, we got to put Mama here. Here's Mama. Mama always helps with our reads for Des. Okay, so let's get some clarification on the shallow grave. Shallow grave usually talks about missing someone. And the Nautilus Princess is personal growth, powerful personal growth. Impossible things. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so with the Nautilus Princess, which talks about powerful personal growth, and the shallow grave missing somebody, it's almost like there's somebody that you've been missing, and there's going to have to be some changes for you to, I got to say it the way I see it, almost like there's somebody that you want to reunite with, but things have to change for that to be able to happen. So, caught somewhere, being held back from that, because I've got the impossible things. We're all mad here, and the right way, okay? So I feel this is going to be some form of communication coming. Kissing the frog, he turns into your prince. It's going to be some kind of communication. So if this isn't going on right now, sister, and something you haven't told me about, there's something coming where you're going to get some kind of message from, it almost looks like a past prince. So somebody male that it was in your life previously. This doesn't have to necessarily mean a significant other. This can mean somebody that you thought very highly of, another male that you thought very highly of, like Prince. That's what it tells me. I got to say what I see. We're all mad here. Talks about the stuff going on around yourself. Everyone being different. Nobody's on the same page. Everybody's on a different page. Everybody's just watching out for themselves. And I've got the impossible things, working through disbelief and getting a new perspective. So I do believe that there's something that needs to be done here with this personal, powerful growth, okay, in the impossible things. There's changes that need to be made. And there's somebody that is either missing you or you're missing that is going to be contacting you through some kind of either email, something like that. You're going to get some communication regarding this person that you think very highly of. I'm going to leave it there. Mama Terry, do you have a message for Daz, please? This could also mean that you're going to see some kind of communication from your prince that is going to change things. I'm just going to leave it there. Let's see what Mama has to say. Mama, Dad would like a message from you, please, Mama. Mama Terry. There we go. And Chit. Take them out as they come. We're so connected. I'm seeing her crystal ball. She says that she's going to connect with you, Des, through that crystal ball that you have from her. She still feels very much connected, and she's trying to find ways to connect better with you. And she's bringing, I see this crystal ball, and I know you have Mama's crystal ball. We've been together in dreams. She's also trying to come to you in dreams. So if you've been having nightmares and stuff like that, that's her way of telling you answers to things. Okay, so, because she's telling me you're not getting the hints. So she's been trying to, like when she slams my basement door, she's trying to send you signs, but you're not getting them, she says. So she's going to send them to you in dreams. So whether this is a good dream or a bad dream, there's reasons for it. She wants you to pay attention to them. But she's also bringing up the crystal ball that she has, that she can connect to you through there. So you got to pay attention to those and start maybe spending a little quiet time with that. But this is somebody either coming in that you used to think very highly of, like your prince, or this is something that you're gonna see from your prince. But there's powerful changes need to be made. Okay, Mama. Okay, Mari, you are up. And you want to hear from Patricia. Let's see what we got for you, Mari, right away. When it pops like that on the first shuffle like that, it's like strong. Really pay attention to your message. Sea storm, calm and chaos. You see how turbulent the water is behind her? That's deep emotional feeling. So this is going to be about something deep and emotional. And you see the knife down here? See the knife right here? This is almost like somebody doing you wrong. Somebody stabbing you in the back almost. Or there's going to be some backstabbing coming. I think there's, let's just see. And somebody's going to strike when you least expect it. Or this is going to be from somebody you least expected it from, because I got the lightning in the back. Let's see. Why is the sea storm there, please, for Mary? Bewitched, if you want to get yours in, please get it in now. Because once I get down to the 10th read, I'm not going to be accepting anymore. So Bewitched, if you do want a read, please get it in now. Okay, so we got the shine bright like a candle. This has come out. This also talks about the deep emotional feelings. And making it through something. And we've got the turbulent waters with something striking really quick. Bewitched, if you do want a mini like you see going on here right now, you have to get it in now. Okay, so calm and chaos. I see a knife there. Somebody's going to be stabbing you in the back. It's going to happen quickly. This is going to be somebody that you have a deep emotional connection with. Okay, shine bright like a candle is making it through this. And again, we've got the water, emotional. This is going to be somebody who's very close to you that you have to look into, because I got the investigate. The investigate tells me that there's something going on that you are not aware of. So you may be seeing like one day you're fine with this person, the next day it's up in the air and they're nitpicking, starting arguments, causing fights. And then the next day or a couple days later, they're okay again for a short time, but then they start up again. It's a very toxic, topsy-turvy. There's things that you don't know that are going on in the background that you need to investigate. This could be one of your good friends doing things behind your back, but there's somebody that's about to stab you in the back, stab you in the heart, stab you in the back. It's going to cut, and you're going to find out about this pretty quick. But I do see the turbulence. You're going to have to really, when this happens, like, because I see things being okay for a couple of days and then bad, and then okay for a couple of days and then bad, okay for a couple of days and then bad. And it's getting toxic. You have to figure out why. You may have to ask the hard questions to find out why this person is like this with you. Because there's a lot going on in the background that you don't know about. I think you're being deceived. Patricia. So you wanted a message from Patricia. It's not your fault. Here we got this again. Somebody turning their back on you. I got it here. Somebody is going to try and stab you in the heart or in the back. And I'm not meaning physically, but they're going to hurt you deeply. This is calm and chaos. This is like the calm before the storm. The storm hits and it comes out of nowhere. It's almost like, okay, I must have said or done something. She's letting you know this is not your fault. She's also telling me regarding her passing, you're almost blaming yourself for either not being there for her or not. She's saying, don't. Whatever this is regarding her passing that you're blaming yourself for, she says, stop it. As much as this is not your fault, there was nothing that you could have said or done either with her passing. Okay, so she wants you to let that go. And she's also sending her love. Aww. She says twinsies. I don't know if that means anything to you, Mary, but she's saying twinsies. I don't know what that means. It's not meant for me. It's meant for you. But she just said twinsies. I heard that. Sorry, you guys. I am still trying to get this out of my throat. Okay, bewitched. I don't control who comes through bewitched. Would you like a message from heaven from somebody who has crossed over? You can also give me a name. So you will have 3 cards between these two. And I can't control what comes out there, whatever the spirit around you thinks you need to know. That's what they're going to come through with. And then you get a message from heaven also right here. So if there's somebody who has crossed over that you would like a message from heaven, please put it in the chat. Pamela, you have 2. Okay, so we'll leave it open. Okay. You will know because the messages are directly, especially the messages from heaven, are specifically just for you. So maybe shocked at what comes out, my dear. Spirit gives you what you need, not always what you want. Okay, Pamela, first we're going to do Suzanne. She wants to know about Suzanne. So let's see what we got. I just did an updated read on, are you talking about Pamela? Are you still here? Pamela. Are you talking about Suzanne Morphew? Pamela. Are you talking about Suzanne Morphew, Pamela? Or is this a Suzanne that's just close to you? Okay, so Suzanne Morphew. Oh boy. Suzanne, more of you. Here we go. Strange Valentine. Love is strange, isn't it? Especially when it comes to Barry. The three fates. What goes around comes around. You see the three girls. Shoshana, I'm not sure what color hair Shoshana has, but I have the light-haired daughter, the dark-haired daughter, and another female. This could be the lawyer. This could be Shoshana. We don't know. But this is the three fates. What goes around comes around. And this kind of did come out in my read. Somebody is going to get jealous because we got the mildew fairy. Green, mildew, yucky, poison, bad. Something, cleanup time. Time to clean this up once and for all. And you can see it here with the mildew fairy. Cleanup time. The three fates. What goes around comes around. I do feel that this is going to happen. It's going to happen. This is the second time now that this has come out like this, especially with, as you can see here, we've got two dark-haired, right? The dark-haired one trying to clean things up. Love is strange. Almost like a change in positions. And here we got the light-haired daughter, the dark-haired daughter, and another female. I've also noticed with Iris Eaton, she's no longer wearing wedding bands. She's supposed to be married. She used to wear them all the time, but now she's not. There's something going on there. Because we're getting that coming out. And I know what came out in my last read. So one of these daughters is going to get jealous and is going to flip out. Let's see. Let's get some clarification. Let's see what comes out. Ooh. Yep. Forget who you are. Falling. Somebody's gonna fall. And finding the lesson. I think Barry's going to try and take off. You see him out here? All these women in his life. There's the light hair and there's the dark hair again. These other women. There's another male in the back. But this male, I believe, is Barry taking off. He's going to take off, you guys. I think he's going to take off. But I do feel like, sorry, I've got something picking my foot now. Just take them off. Okay. He's going to fall. He is going to be sent away. I've got it there. The lesson is going to be found. So somebody is coming out with, this talks about like trust that you're learning things. I think one of these daughters has learned, and I do believe it's the younger one, knows exactly what's happened. And I think the roles have changed because the older daughter used to be the favorite of daddy. And I think there's going to be a role reversal here. And one of them is going to get really jealous. And here's daddy exiting stage left. And here's the other woman like, what are you doing? Like, why would you turn on your dad? And the other one over here just, let it happen. People still talking in the background. So rumors, still lots of rumors going on. But the descent, there's going to be change. Somebody's fallen. Okay. And forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. This talks about conditioning. Any conditioning that he had over these girls or did on these girls, it's falling to the wayside now. And it's not going to define one of them any longer. Light-haired one. I think she's going to be the one to flip. Suzanne, do you have a message, please? A message, Suzanne, a message. Do you have a message you would like to share right away? Right away. There's no such thing as death. I'm not getting this as she's not believing that she is gone. I think she's telling us with this, and this is what I'm getting from this card coming from Suzanne, is This is not dead and gone. This is not over. You see all these people down below jumping, almost looks like almost like they're jumping for joy. Look at them. Like some of them have their legs up. Looks like somebody's jumping up and reaching. This to me is like people are jumping for joy. I do feel that, yeah, he's going down. He's not going to get away with this. She sees it. It may take some time, but she sees him finally being caught. Okay? So that's on the Suzanne Morphew. Thank you for asking for that one, Pam. And now you would like one on Steve. You did pay twice, so I'm going to do them both back to back. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you, Pamela. Let's see for you, Pamela. Whoa. And there's one that's on the floor, too. Oh, it didn't hit the floor. All right, you got Autumn is my last chance. You got the Clockwork Pumpkin. And you got the Nautilus Princess. Personal growth. What this is telling me right now is you have some big decisions to make before fall. Okay? Because it's almost like if you don't act on this now and you take too much time in deciding something, it's not going to be available anymore. So I get this a lot when somebody is really dragging their feet about maybe starting their own business or purchasing a new home or major changes. Okay? So I feel like if you don't get this all taken care of by the end of summer, it's not going to be available anymore to you. Okay? But it's also telling me that there's going to be an aha moment with this personal growth. So I feel like whatever this choice is, that it's almost like things seem to be falling into place, but then something bad happens. So you're right back to, oh my God, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? There's decisions that need to be made, but you have to make this decision by the end of summer before fall, because once fall comes, it's no longer going to be available. Okay. And it's almost like it sounds like a good idea, but there's something that keeps, for every step forward, there's like a step back, or 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But there's going to be an aha moment where you're going to finally end up saying, okay, this is either worth it or it's not. And you're going to make that decision. But I feel if you wait too long, the opportunity may pass you by. And you may be stuck in something you can't get out of. So there's got to be some decisions made here, and they've got to be made by summer's end. That's what I'm seeing there. But let's get some clarification on it. I'm getting there. Hang on. Let me just... There's one that's come out. This one. I'm almost getting like... Whatever this is, it's almost like, okay, great, everything's going to fall into place, yippee, yahoo. And then it's like, uh-oh, aha. I knew there was a setback, or there was something in there that I wasn't seeing. It's almost like there's an aha moment. Every time you think things are finally, the course is finally set, there's something that pops up. See, I want to be queen. So it's almost like just... I want to be queen talks about passing tests and everything too, and finally having freedom from something. So it's almost like just as everything seems like it's going to work out, there's something that pops up. But you're going to handle it. There's something that's going to pop up that maybe changes the direction that you've been going. Let's see. Yeah, choices. You got choices. So you got to learn to maybe think of all the outcomes of choices before you put them on the table. Because I feel like every time you feel like you've got a solution to something and you present it, something else pops up and why that won't work. So it's almost like it's holding you back and restraining you. So you really got to think through everything before it's presented, and don't settle for less. It's like, okay, well, this is the way it has to be done for me personally to move on and excel and go forward. And if that's not good enough, then this is going to fall through. So whatever, I feel it's a deal of some kind. But I don't want you to be settling, because it's going to cause problems for you down the road. Where this should have been a big personal growth, it's going to not be nothing near that. It won't be what you expected. So you got to really think about things that you choose before you choose them. And stay firm. Stay firm. Like, if that's what you need, that's what you settle for, nothing less. Okay, Steve, do you have a message, please, for Pamela? My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So I don't know if there's something that you're holding on to, but he's saying that you're holding on to guilt with something surrounding his passing, and worried about how he is on the other side. He is doing fine, and he does not want you to hold on to this guilt. Whatever it is directly connected to him. And he feels that that may be holding you back a lot, or keeping you, I don't want to say in a depressed state, but when you think of him, he doesn't want you to think that something was your fault or you could have done something to change this. Okay. He's also saying his death was painless. To me, this is letting go of guilt and the worry and everything. He's doing fine. He's doing fine on the other side. But he sees you holding on to this guilt, and he doesn't want that. Okay? He wants you, when you think of him, to think of happy times, happy memories, and not about whatever this is that you're holding on to and feeling guilty about. Okay? Okay, Pamela, so those two were for you. Comte wants to hear from Mom Harriet. Comte, let's see what we got for you this week. Oh, God, we got this storm angel again. Angel de los Muertos. Transitioning. And the storm angel. Collision of belief styles, attitudes. Oh, boy. Arguments, disagreements. Things may be not going the way that you anticipated them going. Somebody's coming in and messing stuff up. And it's almost like it's not that. It's like somebody fixing your car. They fixed your car, but when they fixed it, they painted it a different color than what you wanted. So it's almost like there's some kind of collision with style, beliefs, attitudes, energies. Yeah, nature, communication, not being able to communicate properly with somebody, or them not understanding what you're trying to communicate to them. Laws, not justice. So, boy, what is going on with you, girl? So I'm getting collision of beliefs in that here, and transitions. So something's about to change. I've got laws, not justice. I've got the nature of communication, and I've got the mortality. Okay. So I feel like on so many different levels, there's some kind of relationship. This could be a friendship, or something that you're trying to start. But there's so many collisions here, not only with the beliefs, but styles, attitudes, energies. It's like what worked a week ago is not working now. It's not connecting. We're not connecting. I think that there was a little bit of lying going on with somebody. So this could be that you started a business with somebody, and like, say, a tattoo. I don't know why I'm bringing up a tattoo, but tattoo came to mind. Maybe you guys you had the funding to open this tattoo parlor, but you don't have any knowledge on how to do tattoos, and this person says, well, I know how to do them, and when they do them, it's like a 5-year-old doing them. It's something like that I'm picking up, that what you were told is not what you got. So there's a lot of banging of heads, a lot of collisions with the beliefs, and trying to outdo each other. Always trying to be right. And law is not justice, something about rules that aren't fair. So it's like, now I'm bound to this. It's not fair. I just want out of this. And I feel like there's a communication breakdown also. So that may give you an indication on who this is speaking about. It's almost like every time you try and talk, it's an argument, or you just can't agree. And the mortality. Okay, tells me that this isn't going to last. Whatever this is, it's not going to last. Stick to your guns, because I feel like this is going to be brief, and you just got to cut all ties with it, and take your losses while you can, because you're getting, like, you ordered apples and you got oranges. So you got to cut ties and just walk away gracefully. Mom Harriet. Mom Harriet, do you have a message, please, for comp 2? And I'm not necessarily saying, comp 2, that this is a business venture. This could be anything. I gave you a hypothetical of how this could be. It's almost like you were promised the sun and given the moon, or, you know, here, you want a bag of apples, but they give you oranges. It's like constant collision. Okay, so Mom Harriet is also telling you that she comes to you in dream form. So pay attention to your dreams. She's trying to give you messages in your dreams. Don't forget, when they're on the other side, they see everything. So she may be trying to give you some information from the other side, because she's saying that she comes to you in dreams. Okay, so if you're questioning things and, you know, kind of asking for your mom's guidance, and she shows you a nightmare, that means it's not good for you. If she shows you the sunbathing on a nice warm beach with the waves, it means it's a good decision. You know what I mean? So pay attention to your dreams, even though it may not be your mom, or your mom in the dream is going to be of significance. Okay? And that's how she's trying to communicate with you. Kate Bell. Kate Bell. Kate Bell wants to hear from Anne. Well, let's see what's going on with you, Kate Bell. Kate. There we go. Angel of Alchemy, a miracle. You got a miracle coming your way, my dear. Something that you have wanted, wished for, thought that you would never get. Something's coming your way. Let's see what that is. A miracle. If you win the lottery, don't forget about me, because I think it's going to have a lot of monetary value for you too. Let's see what we got. A miracle. Investigate. Never jam today. This is outright miracle happening. Okay, because I see a lot that has been going on. This is not telling me this side. This is telling me what has been going on. So we're going to have to pull another card. I'll just pull one from the middle. Like right here. Yeah. Okay. So with this miracle, I feel like in the past, promises were made to you, broken, words that were said that were just empty. You had to really always be on your toes, always watching over either this person. Well, this is a person. It seems like you, and all you want to, please stop. Like, I need a miracle here. Well, your miracle's coming, because I got forget who you are. So whatever this was that was going on, I feel like you went through a real turbulent time. That is now going to be behind you. Okay. The broken promises, the empty words, things said that never came true, somebody that was always just living for the moment and not caring about repercussions or anything. I feel like this was something very toxic. You always had to look into them, always had to wonder, probably did a lot of lying to you. That is in the past. That is going to fall away because the miracle is coming. Okay, so this is something that you never thought would ever happen. It is going to be presented to you. Okay, kind, gentle, everything that this wasn't, this is going to be. Okay, so drop this, get past it, just let it go. Don't give it no more of your energy. And don't forget who you are. You deserve kindness, love, respect. Okay? That is coming in a form of a miracle. And this is something you're not going to even see this coming, girl. You're going to think this never is going to happen. Well, it's coming for you. So be prepared for whatever that is that you've been wishing for. It's coming. Anne. Kate would like a message from Anne, please. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. You see this? You see this? This could not have came out better. She's also sending her love for you. It's almost like little sister, big sister here. Or one of you was really more dominant than the other when she was still here in the physical world. But she's saying it's role reversal. Now I'm watching out for you. So I think if this isn't your older sister, this is somebody who used to look up to you. Well, the roles are reversing because she's now watching out for you. But she's saying, never mind this garbage. Never mind all these broken promises, shattered dreams, promises that never came true, empty words. Get rid of that. Get rid of that negativity because this is coming. And she says, choose the love. Never mind the disrespect and all that goes with that. Choose the love. This is directly from her. Okay? She's sending you, I just got full body shivers. She is sending you her love, Kate. Marlene Howie. Marlene Howie wants to hear from Mom Nene. Oh, did I put one of the other ones in this deck? Hang on, you guys. I'll get myself all confused here. I don't know how that one slipped in, but it did. And that is why I always do this. There's some people that are saying, no, don't do it like that. Well, I do, just for that purpose alone. And it gives the cards a good shuffle. Okay, Marlene, you want to hear from Mom Naye? Okay. Marlene, what do we have for you? And two just came flying out. Death and the Maiden. Boundaries being violated. Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat, which means it's time for a change. Again, why are you guys stuck in these relationships or situations where you're not being respected and boundaries are being crossed and your personal space is being invaded? Well, a treat is coming. Usually when I get that, especially with this, it tells me that there's going to be changes. Okay. Candies are usually good. So to me, it's a change for the good. That's coming. Let's get some clarification, please. Changed in the night. See? Told you. Law is not justice and no need to fear. Okay, so you remember what I said with this. Death and the Maiden, boundaries being crossed, invasions of privacy, being violated, somebody trying to dominate you. It's time for a change. Candy Cane Angel, it's time for a treat, time for a change, something better. So something is going to change, and it's going to change like almost overnight. This is something you're not going to see coming. Something's coming in to save you from this. So whatever this is that's going on where you feel defeated, you feel like you're not being heard, maybe somebody crossing boundaries you've set, almost like invasions of your privacy, stuff like this is just like toxic. Whatever this is, it's going to be dealt with, okay? Because I see changes coming, and changes coming like overnight. So you're not even going to see these changes, and there's no need to fear this time, okay? Because somebody is going to step in. Law is not justice, even though like this card with other, depending on what it's paired with, can mean a lot of different things. And I see somebody almost coming to your rescue. Did I do it the right way? Probably not, but I did it for you. So I see somebody coming in and saving you from this. And this can also be you finally saving yourself. But I do feel that somebody is going to give you back your power. So I feel like somebody's going to come in and help you. Somebody that you never expected. This is going to be an overnight change. So somebody that maybe you thought was against you almost, not against you, but really hasn't been very supportive of you. That person is finally going to come in and going to support you and help you get past this and let it go. Giving you back your independence, giving you back your boundaries, giving you back your voice. This person is going to help you. And when I get this law is not justice in this situation, it's almost going to be like whoever this is that's crossing boundaries and everything with you, I feel this person is going to come in, step in, and maybe grab them by the throat and say, look, you best back off or else. Like, it's so law is not justice. I'm saying, I'm not going to say what they're going to do and how they're going to do this for you is right, but it's going to help you. Finally. So somebody that maybe didn't stick up for you in the past is going to finally come through and stick up for you because they see the boundaries and everything being crossed and invasions of your privacy and just not giving you your voice and stuff like that. It's finally going to change. Okay, Mom, Nancy, do you have a message, please, for Marlene? Mom, Nancy, a message for Marlene, please. There we go. Now I have no pain. Okay, so when I get this tells me that she was suffering before her passing. Okay. And I'm almost feeling with your mom, it's almost like she tried to hide her pain to keep it from everybody. Although I think everybody knew that she was not well, she really hid a lot of her pain. And I think you might have felt some of that sometime, but she's letting you know now that she's on the other side, that's it. There's no more. She feels healthy. She's showing me dancing. So I don't know if she used to love to dance, but she's dancing. Letting you know. So the dancing, why she's showing me the dancing, that could be something that is going to trigger you to know, like, oh my God, she used to love dancing and she couldn't near the end. Well, she's dancing now. So it's almost like a validation. Letting you know she's doing again the things that she used to love to do that she couldn't do nearing the just before her passing. Okay. And she is no longer in any pain. Okay. That was for you, Marlene. Lori. Hang on. Wants to hear. Oh, I got to sneeze. Hang on a sec, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. I had one sneeze coming on, and me when I sneeze, it's not just once, it's like 4 or 5 times. So you guys didn't need to hear that. Okay, Lori. Lori, let's see what we have for you. You want to hear from Grandma Edna. Okay, Lori, let's see what we've got for you. Carnivorous Flower Fairy. Tempting offer. You're going to be offered something, but it's going to come at a price. Let's see. Let's see. Tempting offer has a high price. Why is that out for Lori? What is going on? There's one. Keeping up. Advancement. Okay. Carnivorous flower fairy. I don't know why I want to say coronavirus, but anyway, it talks about a tempting offer, but it's going to come at a price. Okay. I've got keeping up and no need to fear. So with this, and I've got it here, this tempting offer. You see this guy floating on a shark, dangling something in front of the nose to keep the shark going forward. I almost feel like there's things that you are going to have to sacrifice to accept this, whatever this is that's coming for you. Okay. There's going to be a tempting offer that's coming, but there's going to be a price that you pay. There's going to be some sacrifices that you need to make. And I'm getting that the sacrifices are going to be worth it because I've got the no need to fear with the tempting offer here. You see up here, dangling it in front of your face, like pick me, pick me. I feel like it's going to be probably beneficial for you. And I've got keeping up. So it's almost like this is going to bring you to the next level, but you're going to have to make some sacrifices. And I think the sacrifices come with people. So there's going to be some people that that are going to be sacrificed along the way. Maybe they don't meet or aren't going to fall in line with the direction that you are going. Like this, for an example, it's like, you know, I'm not going to be able to go out and party all the time every Friday night with my friends anymore because this is going to have to take precedence because this is something good, but it's going to come at a cost. Okay. And you may lose people along the way, but it's going to be something that's really going to bring you to the next level. Okay, so Grandma Edna. Again, we've got this. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Okay, so she's a grandma. I don't know why sometimes grandchildren hold on to some kind of guilt for maybe not. I feel like you weren't able to be there when she passed, and you're feeling guilty about that or worrying whether she thinks differently of you. She's saying no. No. And she's also saying that her death was painless. Okay. So please let go of that guilt or anything that you have regarding that. She loves you and she is watching over you. Okay. So please let that guilt go. Whatever that guilt or worry is that you're hanging on to, she wants you to let it go. Okay. So I'm going to take a 2-minute break here, you guys, just so I can drink some of my coffee and try and get my throat a little better. Check some comments here. Marlene, Howie, oh my Willow, I'm in tears. Oh my Willow, I'm in tears with the dancing reference. My parents loved ballroom dancing, but both had knee problems in their senior year. She hid all her pain from everyone but me. Oh, there you go. And like I said, sometimes it's a validation that you have to hear. So you know that she is the one that was here and she was the one giving you this information. So I'm glad that that validated things for you, my dear. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. Dawn Marie is a name we don't see enough of anymore. Okay. You better remember me if you win the lotto, Laurie. Oh, oh, you were back up a bit on the list there, Pamela. I was supposed to be with Steve that day, but had a job interview. Okay, so the day that he passed, you were supposed to, so was it a car accident or something like that, Pamela? That maybe you were supposed to be there or in that car with him? Was it something along those lines? Marie Burke says, above and beyond Ancestor. What does it mean when you see repeated numbers or names like 333? There is a connection. You can look them all up online. I don't know them off by heart. Oh my gosh, he was electrocuted? Oh my gosh, Pamela, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry for your loss. And yes, the groups of numbers do mean things. Like, I don't know them all, you guys. So, but you can look up what does 333, like if you're constantly getting, like say a card with the number 3, or you get 3 cards. See, this is 32. This is 9, and 1. There's no, but it say 32, 35, and another 30 card comes out. The 333 does mean something. Like I said, I don't know them off by heart, but they do. You can look them up online. What does it mean when I keep getting groups of 3 or groups of 4? Plugging in his mom's clothes dryer. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's sad. I'm so sorry, Pamela. Yeah, the numerology and stuff like that, I'm not too much into, but I do know that certain groups of numbers mean certain things. Like, I know when you look at the clock and it's 11:11, I never really got into that with the numerology and stuff. But I know I look at the clock and if it says 11:11, it's like somebody's thinking of you and make a wish. So we got Dawn, you were up next, and then Marie Burks, and then Bewitched, Jasmine. Okay, Dawn, you are up, and you want to hear from Mother Rosemarie. What a pretty name, Rosemarie. Okay, Dawn, let's see what we got for you. That came out quick. So did that. We got 3. You usually only get 1 here, Dawn, but we will take them because they came out. Poe, Angel of Time. Angel of Time. Lady with the Bosch egg. Time for a change. Poe is time for a change. You need something new. Autumn of Time. It talks about you're working too hard. And the Lady with the Bosch egg talks about wisdom and knowing. Okay, so it's almost like when I get the Lady with the Bosch egg, she talks about wisdom, but my connection with the Lady with the Bosch eggs is almost like that gut feeling that you get. It's like doing something but knowing better. Okay, so not so much intuition, but more along the lines like you're going out to buy, this is just hypothetical, you're going to go out and buy a new car. This one's more practical, but you're in love with the looks of this one, so you go with the looks instead of what's more practical. It's almost like knowing what you should do but not doing it. It's like that gut thing that goes on. It's like torn almost. The Angel of Time talks about you're working too hard on something. I get this a lot with relationships. If you've got to put more in than what you're getting, it's not worth it. Okay. But I also get this with the working too hard towards something. We'll have to see what the clarification cards come out, because I've also got Poe, which tells me it's time for a change. You need something new. And this also talks about wisdom too. So I think there's something that you may need to move on from, but you're not quite ready yet, because it would just entail having to do too much of something, like separating property or separating a business or packing up or moving or changing jobs and learning new again. Let's see. Let's get some clarification onto what's going on here. So I do get you're making decisions knowing that they're probably not the right ones, but you're making them because they're easier. And I think you really need to start taking time before and thinking everything through. Yeah, and I got it. It's around the home front. Okay. Okay, a moment's regret, doing things and then regretting them. You can't go back to yesterday. So see, we got these making decisions that you're now regretting that you can't go back and change. And I've got that it's around the home front. This is home. Almost like I was the king of the castle and now I feel like I don't have a choice. Or this could also be a job. Like I was a manager and now nobody likes me there. So now I got to change jobs. So I'm going to be starting as a salesman now instead of a manager. Hypothetically, I'm just trying to give you a comparison. And it's almost like, or this also could be that you made a change and now realizing that it wasn't the right one. So I feel like there's some changes maybe that you felt you needed to make and you made them too hastily. I think that maybe you were even too hard on someone. Sorry. And you knew that maybe it wasn't the right choice, but you did it anyway. And I think it was very quick. Instead of thinking things through, you've made decisions too quickly. And it's almost like it's changed so much for you. So whatever this was, the changes that you made, you're maybe realizing now that they weren't the right ones, but you can't go back and change them. And I think that maybe you wish you could, but that what's done is done. So I think there's somebody also in here that's not so forgiving of maybe these changes that you made quickly without thinking things through. Because I got somebody here telling me that you were too hard on them, or you made very rash decisions regarding somebody in particular that you wish you could go back and change now and you can't. But I also see more changes coming. And I think the changes that are coming is because you've realized that you've made mistakes and you don't want to make the same mistakes again. But it's also saying that you really need to think things through this time. Make sure that these are the right ones, because once the decisions are made, you can't go back and change them. So this is something final, finality. It's almost like selling your house. Once it's sold, that's it. You can't change your mind. So whatever these choices are that you've made in the past that maybe people are holding against you, feeling like they were treated unfairly, I feel like there's more coming for you, like in the future. There's some big choices that you're going to have to make again. This time, really think them through. Okay, so you don't regret the choices that you make. Because I really do think that there's a lot of choices you make that you now regret. You wish you could go back to change them, but you can't. So be careful with making choices. Really think them through. And you want to hear from your mother, Rosemary. Watch over you every day. See the big heart? I feel like you were the one that she went to for everything. I'm seeing it almost like right up until she passed, she relied or really listened to you. One of the two, either really relied on you for certain things or really valued your opinion. Okay. She's also sending her love. She's saying, don't be so hard on yourself. So I don't know what this is that you're being hard on yourself about. She's saying, don't be so hard on yourself. And she is watching over you. Okay. She is going to try and guide you. But I don't know how long ago she has passed, because I'm feeling like a lower energy level. So I don't know if she can come to visit the physical world. But she tries. And she tries to give you guidance from the other side also. Okay, so watch for those white feathers, watch for the white butterflies, and watch for the cardinals. That's her letting you know she is around you and watching you. Okay, so that is for you, Dawn. Marie Burks. Marie Burks wants to hear from Rosemary. Rosemary. Okay, Marie, let's see what we have for you this week, my dear. Lantern Fairy. Finally seeing a clear solution. So I feel like there's been things that you've been wondering about, maybe having a hard time deciding about. There's a problem that's happening. Maybe one of your friends, because I see somebody coming with a lantern. So it could be somebody coming to you, asking for your help and stuff. We'll get clarification and find out. But this is finally finding a solution to something. Let's see. Why is the Lantern Fairy there for Marie? Ooh. We got 3 for you, Marie. No need to fear. Such a curious dream. And use your time well. So, remember I told you, to me, this is the Lantern Fairy. Either somebody's coming to you for a solution or somebody's bringing you a solution. So whatever this is that you need answers for and solutions for, it's coming your way. I feel that it's meant for you. So either something you've been dealing with, something that you couldn't make a decision on, maybe some issues surrounding job, home, money, whatever this is that you are looking for a solution for. It's coming. We've got no need to fear. So somebody is going to offer you something. I see an offer, and you got to find if that is really the best fit. Okay? Because I've got use your time well. So whatever this is that's going to be offered to you to help find a solution to this, make sure you look into it well. Like somebody may say, this is going to be hypothetically. Should I sell my house? Should I struggle to pay the mortgage? What should I do? Somebody comes and offers you a loan. Look into all the details, okay? Because some things aren't always what they seem, especially when it's dangled, okay? But I do see somebody coming up with a solution for you to whatever this problem is that you're looking for a solution for, okay? And I got the such a curious dream. I've got somebody's coming home. Okay. So I feel like this is kind of related to this. Is it somebody who is returning and you don't know what to do about it? Because I've got the coming home and trying to come back to reality. So it's almost like, oh my God, I can't believe after all this time away, they're coming home. And this may be where the problem is. You don't know how you're going to deal with it. So there's going to be somebody that offers you a solution to this, but just really look into it before you accept it as gold. Okay, you want to hear from Rosemary. Rosemary. There we go. Okay, Marie, you are not alone. So, Marie, she's talking about deep emotional feelings. So, I don't know what this is that's going on in your life right now where you're feeling emotional. She's letting you know that she's still there for you, watching out over you. The lighthouse tells me about watching out over you. Okay. And see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I don't know if this is advice that she may have given you at one time, but she's letting you know that she's still trying to give you advice from the other side. And in this card, she's telling me she's watching over you regarding this emotional issue, and there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So I do feel that this is going to work itself out. Okay. Bewitched, Jasmine. And you don't have anybody in specific that you want to hear from. Well, let's see what we have for you, Jasmine. Oh boy, common chaos. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. I've got the sea storm. Talks about common chaos. See this? Things you don't see happening. People wanting to stab you in the heart or in the back. Quickly. Things happening quickly. Common chaos. Calm one day, chaos the next. Dress of alchemy, release your power. So something you're holding on to this way too tight. Whatever this is that's causing you so much chaos in your life, and I feel is deep emotional. So this is somebody that you're close to. Good one day, bad the next. Like, I feel very toxic energy coming from that. And it's almost like you got to let it go. Got to let it go. There's nothing that you can do to make that better, because I feel like whoever this toxic person is that's in your life that is emotionally draining and hurting you emotionally, and you never know when it's going to happen. It's almost like lightning strikes. Calm one day, chaos the next, yelling and screaming 1 minute, wanting a kiss the next minute. It's like this isn't anything that you're going to be able to change. I think that this is just the person. Until they decide that they want to change, I think that this is just the person. This is their character. I get a lot of narcissists like that. So very narcissistic. It's like all you want is peace, peaceful life. And it's like, you think you have it, you think things are turning around, and then bam, something else happens. That's what I'm getting. See, follow your own good advice. I think that people have told you. So this isn't the first time you're hearing that you need to get away from this. I think others have told you too, because it's saying follow your own good advice. I think this is advice that you give to people that are in similar situations. Like, you don't deserve this. Get the hell away from it. Like, no, it's not going to change. It's saying that you got to follow your own good advice, because I don't think you are, and manage to be glad. So you got to create your own happiness regarding conditions, no matter what the conditions are. Okay. So if this is not making you happy anymore, if you don't want this chaos and everything in your life, it's only you. The same as this person. This person will never change until they feel, I feel this person is very narcissistic, blames everybody else, never their fault, always somebody to blame. And I think a lot of that is put on you. And I feel like you need to take the advice that you would give a friend, family member, another loved one in a similar situation. But I feel almost like a fear, like you're scared to hold on and you're scared to let go. So you got to learn to start trusting yourself with following your own good advice when it comes to toxic people like that. Okay. And you're just leaving it open. Well, let's see what messages from heaven are coming for you. Ooh. I have a new understanding. Okay, so when I get this, this is telling me that somebody who has crossed over is somebody who didn't see things for what they were in the physical world. Always trying to see the best. So you're going to know who this person is. I'm describing who they are, because what I'm being shown right now is that in the physical world, they didn't want to see the bad in somebody else. They always tried to see the good in everything. Maybe sometimes even seeing certain things with their own eyes. They didn't want to believe certain things, but now that they see everything, now they understand why maybe some people reacted the way that they did. And I feel like this person, whoever this person is, was a very protective soul when they were here in the physical world, always wanting to be the one, like a mediator, always trying to quell arguments between friends and family members, always the one that everyone went to for advice. And I think that this person really didn't want to see the bad in anything. So they really didn't understand when they were told, hey, don't help that person no more because they're just using you or ripping you off or whatever. They didn't want to see that. Well, now they see everything. So now they have a basic, better understanding of what was actually going on. They're letting you know that. Okay? So you're going to know who this person is. And there we go, you guys. That is the end of our reads for today. So that was for you, Jasmine. I want to thank you all for being here. Just give me a sec. I just have to message my mama. Okay. Okay, I can just do that. And I'm going to look at some of the comments. Okay, so let me turn off my camera. Okay, there we go. That way I can get these cards put away. That's just, I understand there's always been a deep-seated fear of others. Stems from my father. Aww. Take back your strength, girl. Take back your strength. Don't forget, whatever you manifest is what's going to happen. You got to start thinking positively, and you're a strong-willed woman, strong woman. Start manifesting that, my dear. Okay, just scrolling up here. Oh, Dawn. She's so dang spot on. It's scary. Mom passed June 28th this past year. I'm sorry for your loss. She was super healthy, but 80, and the mandated shots got her. Oh my gosh. She was hospitalized a month before she decided it was enough. So sorry, Dawn. My heart's with you. Aww. And you guys, I try and remember as much as I can. You guys know by the time I move on to the next reading, unless something's really stood out for me, because the messages aren't meant for me, right? They're meant for you, for whoever I'm reading. I move on to the next read. It's hard to remember sometimes. I don't have the best memory, so. Aw, you're very welcome, Dawn. And like I say, sometimes Spirit doesn't give you what you want. They give you what you need. And sometimes that's more than anyone can ask for. Oh, you're very welcome, Bewitched. What was that? My chat just flew. Well, you're very special too, Dawn. You're very welcome. Dude, you're welcome. I'm coming off steroids. Okay. That's not a bad thing. Hi, Willow's mama. Well, Happy birthday next week, comp 2. The big 7-0. Happy birthday. Everybody, happy birthday. I'll be 59 this year, so I'm not far behind you, Marie. I do these every Sunday starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. We are here every Sunday, Dawn. Well, generally, when I'm doing a read, it's for the person that I'm reading. But if you get something out of the read and you feel an attachment to that read, but generally it's for the person that I am reading. But others do feel like they see themselves in there too. But generally it's directed for the person who I'm reading. It's a message that they need to hear, because when I'm saying their name, I'm asking for their ancestors and people that are connected to them to come through for them for messages they need to hear. Aww. Well, know that she is watching over you, Marie. Dawn, you are very welcome, my dear. Like I said, we're here every Sunday starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. I can only scroll back up so far. Well, thank you for everybody for coming out and having your cards read. I appreciate you all being here and taking time out of your Sunday to be here with us. Spend part of your day with us. I'm just getting things back here because I've got tons of paperwork to do after this, so. Yes, if you don't get the notification, you gotta hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I do try and put the thumbnails up on Sunday mornings, and I do put them also on Twitter and Facebook, and I also put them in the community tab generally. Well, we would love to have you back, Dawn. Yes, so for the rest of yous, all of yous, have a safe rest of your weekend. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for allowing me to read your cards for you. I want to thank my mods for being here and doing the awesome job that you guys always do. She told you that you were a witch. Hope you're a white witch. Yes, thank you, everybody. You guys all make this great. We're a safe community here, and I just love it. Spirit, thank you for helping me get in and waiting for me to fix things. There you go. Like I said, you don't always get what you want to hear, but you get what Spirit that knows that you need. Okay, you guys. Until next time, I don't think we have anything this week, so I am going to very hard try and catch up on all the private reads that have been requested. I have my email is full. Some people have been waiting since January that are still waiting for their reads. So this week I'm going to dedicate to catching up the best that I can on all the reads. I'm going to take some from back a few months to middle to recent, just so, you know, I could be fair about it. Aw, best part of the week. Aw. Oh, well, you're very welcome, One Blessed Momo. Yes, and thank you, everybody. You guys all have a great day. Thank you, mods, for being here and keeping things on track and getting the information out there that everybody needed. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. My heart is with you guys. I'm saying prayers. I'm so sorry for the loss of your loved ones. But know that there are ways that you can still communicate, okay? So with that being said, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. If anything pops off this week, I will jump on live. You know that. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe, hit the notification, share this out, tell your friends, tell them to come on over on Sundays. Okay? So with that being said, you guys, love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.